All right, what's going on? This is what, day 6 of the boot camp, maybe day 7. I can't remember, I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's a psychology day. Content day yesterday, we had liquidity sweeps day 1. But today's gonna be discipline. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the more important ones that I think a lot of people aren't gonna want to hear, but it's super necessary. Um, I think that discipline is not just important in trading, but it's important in life. And it really depends on or trading or discipline really projects where you're going to travel in life. I just think like um having discipline in the gym, having discipline in school if you're in school, having discipline on the charts, right? And just doing stuff that you don't want to do that you know you need to do, right? Um so it's just doing the hard thing because you know you should do it, right? Even if you don't want to do it. I think that discipline is definitely one of my strong suits. Um, right? There's a lot of stuff I need to work on, right? Obviously, everybody does, but discipline, I would say, is one of my better things. Naturally, I'm saying I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying, like, naturally, I'm born with a high level of discipline, right? My dad has very good work ethic. My brother's very good work ethic. So it's kind of, runs in our family based off work ethic and discipline, right? I would say discipline even ties in a little bit with obsession, right? Like, I would say that um, obsession, usually creates motivation, and motivation usually fuels discipline. But I would say that real discipline is when you're not motivated and you still do it anyways, right? I'll just give an example of my discipline, right? I'll be honest, I don't think I've missed a market open in months, man. Like I think I've been at 9:30 a.m. every market open since probably when I started really trading, right? In like February, January, February, right? I mean, of course, I did research before then, but I mean, like actually, like trading the charts, paper trading, and trading fund accounts. But yeah, I don't think I've missed a single one. Um, right? I don't wake up late. I never miss market open. It's just something as discipline of where I don't care if I'm on 4 hours of sleep, I'm still gonna trade. You know what I mean? Right? And I'm gonna do the best of my ability. Um, I think discipline's important too in your trading strategy, right? Because a lot of the hard part of trading is not taking a trade at times. And I think that not taking a trade is almost more important than taking a trade, right? Like, I'll give an example. Um, I'll just show you all on this real quick. Like today on trading on the charts. I'll show you all the trade I took today. Um, I took this breakout right here. Is Nasdaq. Wait, what? Oh yeah. I think it was this. Oh yeah, yeah. I took this trade today. I took this trade on Nasdaq. This breakout. Okay. I wait. No, I didn't. I took this trade on Nasdaq. I took this trade on Nasdaq today. Right, breakout off of this bearish 1 minute inversion. Right of this breakout of just 5 minute 5 minute sideways price action right here. We got this 5 minute sideways price action breakout. I traded the breakout. Um, so right here is when we swept out London highs. We took London highs out, and then we flash crashed, lost $40 in like 15 seconds. I was up about $600 at this point on the day, each account, which is about $3,000. We end up coming down, tapping me out for break even off of one tick right here. Okay, and then price goes all the way back up, hits my full TP. I would have made about $11,000 or $12,000 today. For my first 10K day on my XFAs. I trade 5 XFAs, so you know I risked $500 trade, right? It won the 5RR, but I didn't get in any more trades, right? I didn't hop back in FOMO. Sorry, my dog's barking. I didn't hop back into any trades, right? I didn't make any more trades. I didn't trade anything that I didn't think was a good setup. You know, you got to keep your psychology right. Because even if you do take another trade, say you take this, right? This was a 5-minute reversal. You take this all the way up. It may work out, but you broke your rules. And I cannot stress it enough that breaking your rules down the line, it's over. That you might as well not trade because you're going to lose more than you put in. That's why 99% of people in the stock market lose money, right? They don't make money because they don't follow the rules. That's what I'm just talking about, like psychology wise. Like, there's so many strategies that work. It's just about what works for you. And are you gonna have good psychology? Um, are you gonna be able to trade? Are you gonna be able to not close your trades out early, right? Are you gonna be able to, um, take those trades and execute when you need to? Um, just about that, right? Just being able to have your own psychology. Just like today, right? I did all my rules and I got stopped out for break even, right? And then price came up and I would have made 12 grand today. Like that's life changing money, right? Like I'm not rich. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm still sick. But I'm not mad about it because I know this will happen again. This isn't a one-time thing, right? I'll probably hit another one of these before the end of the month. You know what I mean? It's not a one-time trade. You just got to keep that open in the back of your mind that the market's there every single day. The market doesn't go away. You know what I mean? Price action may not be as good tomorrow, right? And same with today. I'll be honest. Price action wasn't even good today. I'll be dead honest. But yeah, price action might not be good tomorrow. But I mean, you don't ever know, right? You could go there tomorrow. You get a 1 to 10 RR, right? You can make 25K. Like, there's no telling. I think that's what's nice about the markets. And you've got to keep in the back of your head, psychology wise. Sorry for that little tangent. I know this video's on discipline. For me, I just think that I know a lot of y'all. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I know a lot of y'all don't go to the gym because I have no idea. But if you don't go to the gym, I think that it's something that you should look into. Because I think the gym is more of you're building a commitment to yourself, right? Otherwise, besides just like trading, um, you're doing something. I mean, nobody really likes the gym. Let's be real. Like you like what happens. You like results from the gym, right? You look better. You look stronger. But nobody really likes the gym, right? I mean, to be fair, I do kind of like it 'cause it's a good way to exert energy, right? If you get mad, just anger wise, when Nasdaq comes down, stops you up, you miss out on 12K. I'm just kidding, but yeah, the gym's a pretty good way to build your discipline, right? Doing something every day you don't want to do, and you don't get any short-term um, benefit from it, right? You won't really see anything short-term in the gym, but long-term you will. So that's a good way to, do discipline. Same thing, right? Another way to do discipline is like when you wake up in the morning before you trade, just do something that you really don't want to do, right? Whether that's okay, take a cold shower, like go on a run, take your dog out, uh, I don't know, play with your dog, uh, work out in the morning, just do something right when you wake up that you don't want to do. So you're starting your day off on a positive note, um, on a progressive note, right, where you're getting progress done. I don't know if progressive is the right word there, but I'll be honest, English is not my strong suit, bro. I'll be dead honest, it's definitely not my best. But yeah, so just keep that in mind that discipline is basically what you fall back on when you have no motivation. And once your motivation runs out, you're just going to be running on discipline. So it's definitely important, especially in trading. You will have highs, you will have lows, right? I heard an analogy that was nice, right? In trading for a trend, if you're going to liquidity sweep, sometimes you got to take out a low to go to a high. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of retarded. But yeah, sometimes you might have to take out a low to go to a high. So you might have to go down to go up, right? Half step forward, full step. Half step backwards, full step forward. You know what I mean? Half empty cup, full. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going off on a tangent here. All right, so yeah, so just discipline. Do something every day you don't want to do. Um, just write down 5 things in your notebook that you think you should be doing, and then just execute on them, right? Just do them every single day, even if you don't want to do them. That's gonna be the best part is when you don't want to do it, and you still do it, because that's just building discipline. So yeah, sorry, today was a little bit of a yap, a little bit of a longer video, 11-minute video. I'll be back tomorrow for Liquidity Sweep Part 2. Pretty good video. Probably end up doing another psychology day after that, and then might get into fair value gaps, right? Which I think is definitely probably my favorite. That fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, and liquidity sweeps are my favorite confluences. So yeah, that's all for today. You all have a great day, for the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.